Welcome back to our channel.
Hello, and welcome to Learn English with Joynob. I'm Sarah.
And I'm John.
If you want to improve your English, this podcast is perfect for you. So let's get started and make learning English easy. What are the words today, John?
All right, the first word today is speak clearly. Then we'll continue with run fast, drive carefully, listen closely, act quickly, work hard, move slowly, breathe deeply, think twice, and finally, wake up early.
Ooh, what a colorful and practical list. These are everyday words we all hear and need to use all the time.
Exactly. And before we break them down, we have to give a big shout out to our awesome listeners who helped pick today's phrases.
That's right. You chose these, and we're here to explain them with fun examples and simple tips.
So let's kick things off with the first phrase. It's speak clearly. Sounds important already. All right, so the first word is speak clearly.
Ooh, now that sounds super important. Like something every teacher has said since forever.
Totally. So let's break it down. Speak is a verb. It's an action word, something you do. And clearly is an adverb. It tells us how to do the action.
Right. So if speak is what you're doing, clearly tells you how to do it. Like speak in a way that's easy to understand.
Right? It's one of those things that sounds simple but makes a big difference. When you speak clearly, people understand you better and faster.
Totally. I remember during school presentations, my teacher used to say, "Sarah, slow down and speak clearly. We're not in a race."
Haha, same. I once gave an entire speech and realised nobody heard a word because I mumbled the whole thing.
Oh no, that's the worst. It's like you worked so hard on what to say, but how you say it totally changes everything.
Exactly. Speaking clearly helps with confidence too. If you speak clearly, you sound more sure of yourself, even if you're nervous inside.
And let's be real. When someone speaks clearly, it's just easier to listen to them. No guessing, no rewinding in your head.
Yup. Whether you're in a job interview, giving a presentation, or just ordering lunch, it matters.
Honestly, I think people don't realize how powerful clear speech can be. It's not about having a fancy accent or big words. It's about being understood.
And it's totally something you can practice, slowing down, thinking before you speak, and just breathing.
Okay, now I feel like we need an example. Let's roll a scene.
Hey, are you ready for your debate today?
Kinda. I know what I want to say, but I always get nervous and mumble.
Just take your time and speak clearly. People want to hear your ideas. They just need to understand them.
Yeah, you're right. I don't need to rush. I just need to breathe and focus.
Exactly. Your brain's awesome. Just let your mouth keep up with it.
Thanks, Liam. Okay, I got this.
Because when you speak clearly, you're not just saying words, you're sending messages. And the world needs to hear you.
Totally. Think of your voice like a flashlight. When you speak clearly, you shine light on your ideas. But when you mumble, it's like the batteries are dying.
Oof. Nothing worse than dim communication.
Also, speaking clearly helps build confidence. The more you do it, the more people listen. And the more they listen, the more confident you feel.
It's a beautiful cycle. Confidence in, clarity out.
Plus, let's be honest, have you ever watched someone try to give a speech but they're whispering like it's a bedtime story?
Yup. And the audience is squinting like, are they speaking or just breathing dramatically?
Exactly. So here's a tip. Breathe, slow down, and imagine you're explaining it to your grandma on a roller coaster.
I love that. If grandma can understand it while doing loop-de-loops, you're golden.
So listeners, whether you're giving a class talk, chatting with friends, or ordering a triple choco latte smoothie thingy, speak clearly and own it.
And if you mess up, it's okay. Everyone's been the mumbler at some point. Just laugh it off and try again.
Because every clear sentence you say builds your superpower. And one day, someone else might say, "Wow, you speak so clearly."
And you'll smile and say, why yes, I do. Thank you, Joynob Podcast.
All right, coming up next is Run Fast. Sounds like we're in for speed verbs and maybe gym class trauma.
Ugh, flashbacks to me pretending to tie my shoe during the mile run.
Classic move. Let's lace up those verbs and hit the grammar track. It sounds simple, but there's more to it than meets the sneakers.
Oh, I like that. First things first. Let's break it down. Run is a verb. It's the action. That's the thing you're doing.
And fast is an adverb. That means it describes how you're doing the action. So, run fast means you're running quickly. Maybe to catch a bus, maybe to escape a bee. Who knows?
Been there. One time I ran fast because I thought I saw a snake. It was a stick.
A stick? Classic. I once ran fast because I heard the school bell and realized I left my homework in the library. Never moved so fast in my life.
See? Run fast. 2 words, but packed with action, emotion, and sometimes panic.
Also, fast is one of those cool adverbs that doesn't end in "ly." Like, we say run fast, not run fastly.
Fastly is not a thing, no matter how cool it sounds. But quickly is another option. You can say, run quickly, and that works too.
Exactly. But run fast just has this superhero vibe to it. Like, zoom, you're off.
Zooming off to avoid gym class, or to be first in line for cake.
Cake always motivates me to run fast. That's a fact.
So, next time you hear run fast, think about the action and the speed, verb plus adverb. It's a tiny grammar duo that packs a punch.
Plus, it's super easy to use in real life. Whether you're writing stories, playing games, or literally running, this one's a winner. Now that's a reason to run fast.
Moral of the story, always respect squirrels and never bring peanut butter to a park.
Let's take a moment to zoom out.
So, I saw you run across the field today. Are you okay?
Yeah, but I was being chased by a squirrel.
A squirrel?
Yes, I had a sandwich. He wanted it. I ran fast. He ran faster.
Did you escape?
Barely. I offered him a chip as a peace treaty.
And?
We're friends now, but I still run fast whenever I see a nut.
See what I did there? Run fast may sound simple, but it's a great example of how English works.
Exactly. It shows how verbs and adverbs work together. You've got the action, run, and the speed, fast. Combine them and boom, you've got movement and style.
And the best part, you can swap the words to say more or less the same thing. Sprint quickly, move fast, dash away. You've got options.
Totally. And remember, run fast doesn't always mean you're on your feet. We use it in fun, figurative ways too. Like, my brain had to run fast during that pop quiz.
Or time runs fast when you're having fun. It's not just about speed. It's about energy, momentum, even urgency.
Ooh, big word. Urgency, like when your mum says dinner's ready and suddenly everyone learns how to run fast.
Honestly, food is the world's greatest coach.
So whether you're running a race, running late, or just running toward your dreams, run fast is one phrase you'll hear again and again.
And don't worry if you're not the fastest runner. Just keep moving forward. Even a slow runner is still ahead of someone sitting on the couch.
That's motivational gold right there.
All right, dear listeners, we challenge you. Use run fast in a funny sentence today. Bonus points if squirrels are involved.
And if you do, tag us. We love hearing your wild English stories.
Coming up next, drive carefully. Because not everything in life is about speed. Sometimes it's about staying on the road.
Especially if you're learning to drive from your uncle who thinks the GPS is lying.
Yikes. Buckle up, friends. All right, friends, buckle up, literally. Because our next phrase is drive carefully.
Ooh, good advice and good grammar in one. Let's break it down first. Drive is a verb. It's the action you're doing.
And carefully is an adverb. It tells us how you're doing the action. So drive carefully means drive with attention, with caution, with care.
Basically, the opposite of how my cousin drives in video games. Ever seen someone flip a car upside down in 5 seconds flat?
Only every time I play Mario Kart. But in real life, drive carefully is serious stuff. It's one of those phrases you hear all the time.
Parents say it, teachers say it, even your phone says it if you use Google Maps. It's the universal way of saying, hey, I care about you, don't crash.
And hey, carefully is a great example of a regularly adverb. You take the adjective careful and just add lie to describe the action. Boom. Carefully.
You know what's funny? Even if you're not actually driving a car, people still say it. Like, if someone's pushing a shopping cart or riding a scooter, drive carefully.
I once said it to someone wheeling a chair down the school hallway. It just popped out. Total instinct.
And honestly, that chair was going 40 miles an hour, so it applied.
Love that. Ice cream motivation always works.
So, what did we learn? Drive carefully may sound basic, but it's powerful. It shows responsibility, caution, and care, both for yourself and others.
And it's a perfect combo of a verb and an adverb. It's grammar in motion, literally.
Plus, it's one of those phrases that carries feeling. When someone says, drive carefully, they're saying, I care about you, stay safe.
It's like a little hug in sentence form.
So next time someone says it to you, don't just smile. Remember to actually do it. Keep those eyes on the road and hands off the burrito.
And if you're the one saying it, go ahead. Be the friend who reminds others to drive carefully. We all need one.
Also, remember, drive carefully applies beyond cars, like when you're navigating tricky conversations or big decisions. Take it slow, be thoughtful, stay safe emotionally.
Wow, look at us turning a driving tip into life advice. We should write a book, Drive Carefully, Life Lessons from the Road.
I'd read that and probably highlight every sentence.
So, dear listeners, here's a little challenge. The next time you get in a car, say, drive carefully out loud, or text it to someone you care about.
And if you're already a pro, share your best drive carefully story with us. We love hearing your English adventures.
All right, coming up next, listen closely, because we've got more great English phrases, and this next one, you won't want to miss a word.
You heard him. Listen closely, and maybe buckle up again.
Stay safe out there, and keep those words rolling. All right, everyone, next up is easy. Listen closely.
Simple words, big meaning. Let's start with the basics. Listen is a verb, the action of paying attention with your ears.
And closely is an adverb. It tells us how to listen. So it means pay really good attention. Don't miss a thing.
Like when your mum says, listen closely, this is important, and suddenly you're all ears, even if you were daydreaming about pizza 5 seconds ago.
Exactly. Listen closely is like a little spotlight for your ears. It's telling you, hey, focus. This part really matters.
And honestly, we all need to practice this. Sometimes we think we're listening, but really we're just waiting to talk.
Or thinking about what to eat for dinner. Guilty.
Hey, I'm just saying our brains like to multitask, but when someone says listen closely, it's time to pause the multitasking and focus.
It's like your brain gets a tiny coffee break. Okay, all other thoughts, pause. Time to pay attention.
Yes! Or like when you're watching a magic show and the magician says, watch closely, because you don't want to miss the trick.
Exactly. Except here, no rabbits and hats, just important English words.
And sometimes, listening closely means catching the small details that make a big difference.
Like when your teacher says, the exam will cover chapters 3 to 5, and you almost missed the 3 to 5 part. Big difference.
Or when someone tells you, meet me at the park at 5, but you heard 6 and showed up late.
Been there, done that. So listen closely. Oh, save yourself from embarrassing moments. See, listen closely isn't just about hearing. It's about really understanding.
Right. And in English, using adverbs like closely helps us be more clear and specific.
So next time someone says listen closely, don't zone out. Show them you care by paying attention.
And remember, good listening is one of the best ways to learn English, or anything else.
Plus, it makes you a better friend, student, and even secret pancake master.
All right, coming up next. Act quickly, because sometimes speed wins the day.
Stay tuned. And as always, listen closely. See? Listen closely isn't just about hearing, it's about really understanding.
Right. And in English, using adverbs like closely helps us be more clear and specific.
So next time someone says listen closely, don't zone out. Show them you care by paying attention.
And remember, Good listening is one of the best ways to learn English or anything else.
Plus, it makes you a better friend, student, and even secret pancake master.
And hey, listening closely might even save you from awkward moments, like missing your name when the teacher calls or forgetting where you parked your bike.
True. It's like a secret superpower that helps in school, work, and even in family dinners when your phone is buzzing.
Or when someone gives you directions and you pretend to listen, but end up lost in the middle of nowhere.
Yep, been there. Listen closely could have saved me from a 2-hour detour once. Or listen closely when your friends are gossiping. That way you get all the juicy details.
Ha! Just remember, good listening is about respect and showing you care, not just about catching secrets.
Right. It builds trust and helps you understand people better.
All right, enough talking. Let's listen closely for what's next.
Coming up next, act quickly. Because sometimes speed wins the day.
Stay tuned, and as always, listen closely.
All right, everyone. Next phrase is act quickly.
Short and simple, but powerful. Act is a verb. It means to do something, take action.
And quickly is an adverb. It tells us how to act. So it means to do something fast without waiting around.
Like when you see the ice cream truck coming and you have to act quickly before it drives away.
Or when your phone buzzes with a sale alert and you act quickly to grab that discount before it's gone.
Exactly. Act quickly means don't wait too long or you might miss your chance.
It's kind of like being a superhero, ready to jump in and save the day before it's too late.
Or like catching a falling slice of pizza before it hits the floor. Act quickly. Save dinner.
So, in life, sometimes you have to act quickly, whether it's answering a question, making a decision, or chasing your dreams.
And in English, pairing a verb with an adverb like this makes your meaning stronger and clearer.
All right, let's bring this phrase to life with a quick scene. See, acting quickly means no hesitation.
But don't act so quickly that you trip over your own feet.
True, quick but careful.
So listeners, remember, when opportunity knocks, act quickly. Don't wait too long.
Because sometimes if you wait, the ice cream truck leaves without you.
And nobody wants that. Imagine missing out on your favorite flavor because you paused for 1 second.
Or worse, someone else grabbing the last cone. The horror.
Exactly. So act quickly, but don't forget to watch your step.
And hey, acting quickly isn't just for ice cream chases. It's great for everyday life, like answering questions in class or jumping on fun invitations.
Or texting your crush back before they change their mind. Yep, acting quickly can be pretty important.
All right, friends, get ready for our next phrase. Work hard, because sometimes speed needs a partner in crime.
Stay tuned and remember, act quickly, but safely.
All right, next phrase up is work hard.
Simple words, but they pack a punch. Work is a verb. It means to do a job or put in effort.
And hard is an adverb here. It tells us how to work, so it means putting in a lot of effort, not giving up easily.
Like when you're building a giant Lego castle and don't stop until every block is perfect.
Or when you practice a new dance move over and over until you don't look like a wobbly penguin.
Haha! I'm pretty sure I'm still a wobbly penguin in dance class.
Don't worry, John. Practice makes perfect. That's what working hard is all about.
It's true. And sometimes working hard means doing the boring stuff like studying vocabulary instead of watching TV.
Yep, no shortcuts here. But remember, working hard can be fun too if you think about your goals.
Like dreaming of that day you finally beat the boss level in your favorite game.
Or getting that A on a test after weeks of studying.
So, work hard means keep going even when it's tough or boring.
And don't forget to celebrate your wins, big or small. That's the best part.
All right, let's bring this phrase to life with a quick scene.
See, sometimes working hard isn't the most exciting thing, but it's definitely what makes dreams come true.
And don't forget, working hard doesn't mean you have to be perfect. Mistakes are just part of the journey.
Exactly. Even famous athletes and artists mess up a lot before they succeed.
Plus, working hard means pushing through the tough days, like when you'd rather binge watch your favorite show instead of studying.
Been there, done that. But then you remind yourself why you're working so hard in the first place.
And hey, hard work builds character, confidence, and sometimes even big muscles.
Ha ha ha, yeah, like lifting those heavy books while studying.
Don't forget to reward yourself too, whether it's a sack, a break, or a victory dance.
Ooh, victory dance. I might need to do that after this podcast.
Definitely. So remember, listeners, work hard, believe in yourself, and keep moving forward, even when it's tough.
And if you ever feel stuck, just imagine your future self giving you a high five for not giving up.
All right, time to slow down a bit with our next phrase. Move slowly. Stay tuned.
Don't go anywhere because we're just getting started. All right, everyone, next up is move slowly.
Simple words again, but they pack a lot of meaning. Move is a verb, the action of changing position.
And slowly is an adverb. It tells us how to move. So it means to move in a gentle, careful, or relaxed way.
Like when you're sneaking past your sleeping dog so you don't wake them up. Tiptoeing like a ninja.
Or when you're walking through a room full of Lego pieces because one wrong step and ouch.
Exactly. Move slowly is all about patience and being careful.
It's the opposite of rushing and maybe tripping over your own feet.
Sometimes moving slowly helps you see more around you too, like noticing a cute butterfly or a funny sign.
Or enjoying the taste of your food instead of just gobbling it down.
And in life, moving slowly can mean taking your time to learn, grow, and not stressing about being perfect right away.
So, listeners, remember, moving slowly isn't a bad thing. It's smart and sometimes even fun.
All right, let's see it in action with a quick scene.
See, moving slowly helps you avoid mistakes and enjoy the process.
Plus, it keeps you calm and focused.
So next time you feel rushed, just tell yourself, move slowly and take a deep breath.
It's like hitting the pause button on a crazy video game. Sometimes you need that moment to plan your next move.
Or to avoid stepping on those sneaky Lego bricks. Ouch.
Exactly. And moving slowly means you actually get to notice the little things around you, like birds singing or your cat plotting world domination.
Haha, yes. Slow down and enjoy the show. Life's got its own rhythm.
All right, coming up next, breathe deeply, because sometimes all you need is a good breath.
That's right. A deep breath can be like magic, helping you feel calm, strong, and ready for anything.
So stay with us, and remember, move slowly and breathe deeply. Your body and brain will thank you.
Plus, it's an easy way to be a little superhero every day.
Who knew being calm could be so cool?
All right, next phrase up is breathe deeply.
Simple words, but super important. Breathe is a verb. It means to take air into your lungs and let it out.
And deeply is an adverb here. It tells us how to breathe. It means taking big, slow breaths that fill your lungs completely.
Like when you're feeling nervous before a big test and you take a deep breath to calm down.
Or when you've been running really fast and need to catch your breath.
Yeah, sometimes I forget to breathe deeply when I'm stressed and just end up feeling worse.
Don't worry, John. Breathing deeply can help you relax and think more clearly. It's like pressing a reset button for your mind.
It's true. And sometimes breathing deeply means slowing down your body and your thoughts.
Yep, no rushing here. But remember, breathing deeply can help with stress and even improve your focus.
Like when you're about to give a speech and want to stay calm.
Or when you're stuck on a tricky puzzle and need to clear your head.
So, breathe deeply means take slow, big breaths to feel better and stay calm.
And don't forget, you can do it anytime you need a little break. All right, let's bring this phrase to life with a quick scene. See, breathing deeply is a simple trick that can make a big difference.
And it's something everyone can do anytime, anywhere. No fancy tools needed, just your own breath. Plus, breathing deeply helps when you're angry, upset, or overwhelmed. It slows your heart, relaxes your muscles, and clears your mind.
Right, and it's great to use before big moments like tests, presentations, or even just when you're feeling stressed out.
Remember, taking a few deep breaths can change how you feel instantly. It's like giving your brain a little vacation.
So, listeners, whenever life feels too fast or too much, just stop and breathe deeply. You're stronger and calmer than you think.
And hey, if you're feeling stuck or frustrated, try this. Breathe in for 4 seconds, hold for 4, then breathe out for 4. It's called box breathing and it really works.
Awesome tip, John. And don't forget to reward yourself after calming down, maybe with a little stretch or a smile.
Absolutely. So keep practicing deep breaths every day. Your body and mind will thank you.
All right, next phrase coming up is think twice.
Don't go anywhere, because we're just getting started and there's lots more to learn.
All right, next phrase up is think twice.
Simple words, but they really make you stop and think carefully. Think is a verb. It means to use your mind to make a decision or to consider something.
And twice means 2 times. So when we say think twice, we mean don't just think once and decide. Stop and think again before you do something.
It's like giving yourself a second chance to make sure you're making a good choice.
Right, sometimes the first idea might be quick or rushed, but thinking twice helps you be more careful.
Like when you're about to buy a toy or game and then you check your money or ask yourself if you really need it.
Or when you're upset and want to say something mean, but you stop and think twice about how your words might hurt someone.
That's a big one. Thinking twice helps us avoid mistakes and being sorry later.
And it's not just about big things. Sometimes it's about small choices, like whether to eat that extra cookie or save it for later.
I'm definitely guilty of not thinking twice about cookies sometimes.
Me too, John. But learning to think twice can help us all make smarter and kinder choices every day.
All right, let's bring this phrase to life with a quick scene.
See, thinking twice helps you avoid trouble and make better choices.
And it's okay if you don't get it perfect the first time. That's why you think twice.
Even smart people think twice before big decisions, like choosing a school, a job, or even what to say in a tricky situation.
Plus, thinking twice helps you be kind and careful with others' feelings too.
Right? It's not about being scared or slow, but about being wise and thoughtful.
And if you ever forget to think twice, don't worry. Just try to pause next time and give yourself that extra moment.
Here's a little tip for listeners. When you're unsure, try to ask yourself, what could happen if I do this? Or is this the best choice?
Great advice! Thinking twice is like having a superpower that helps you make smarter decisions and avoid regrets.
And remember, it's okay to ask for help if you're not sure. Sometimes talking with a friend or family member gives you a fresh idea.
Exactly. So, practice thinking twice every day. Your future self will thank you for it.
All right, next word coming up is wake up early.
Don't go anywhere, because we've got lots more fun and useful phrases to share.
All right, next phrase up is wake up early.
Simple words, but they carry a lot of meaning. Wake up is a phrasal verb. It means to stop sleeping and open your eyes, to become awake.
And early is an adverb here. It means at the beginning of the day, before the usual time most people get up.
Like when you open your eyes before the sun rises and everything is still quiet outside.
Or when you get out of bed early so you have plenty of time to get ready and not feel rushed.
Sometimes it's really hard to wake up early, especially if you stayed up late playing games or watching TV.
That's true, but waking up early helps your body get used to a healthy routine, so you feel more awake and energetic during the day.
Also, when you wake up early, you get extra time to do important things like exercise, eat a good breakfast, or finish homework.
It's like starting your day with a little advantage. You can plan your day better and get things done before it gets busy.
And mornings are often calm and peaceful, perfect for thinking, reading, or just enjoying some quiet time.
Exactly. Plus, waking up early can help improve your sleep at night because your body learns when it's time to rest.
So even though waking up early feels tough sometimes, it's a habit that helps your mind and body feel great.
All right, let's bring this phrase to life with a quick scene. See, waking up early isn't always easy, but it can make your whole day better.
And it's a habit that helps you feel more ready, calm, and happy.
Even famous leaders, athletes, and artists wake up early to get a head start. They use those quiet morning hours to stretch, plan, or create something amazing.
Waking up early is like giving yourself a gift. You get time to do things you enjoy without feeling rushed.
And it helps you avoid that stressful, oh no, I'm late feeling.
Yep, you can take your time, enjoy your breakfast, and maybe even squeeze in some music or reading.
It's also a great way to build self-discipline. Each time you get up early, you're proving to yourself that you can do hard things.
That's a big confidence boost. And over time, your body gets used to it, so it doesn't feel so hard anymore.
Here's a helpful tip. Set out your clothes and pack your bag the night before. That way, your morning is smooth and simple.
And try going to bed a little earlier each night. It really makes a difference.
Oh, and one more thing. Don't forget to make your mornings something to look forward to. Maybe a yummy breakfast, a few minutes of journaling, or even your favorite morning playlist.
Ooh, morning dance party. That could get me out of bed.
Totally. Waking up early doesn't have to be boring. It can be the start of your best day yet.
So give it a try, listeners. Wake up early, take a deep breath, and make the most of your day.
You've got this. A great day starts with a great morning.
And that's a wrap for today's episode. We hope you had as much fun as we did learning all these cool phrases.
Yep, from speak clearly to wake up early, we've been on a whole roller coaster of expressions today.
Seriously, and if you're out there thinking, wait, I'm still on cloud nine from earlier, that's totally okay.
Just don't be in over your head trying to remember them all at once. One phrase a day keeps boring English away.
Ooh, I like that. One phrase a day keeps boring English away. We should totally put that on a mug.
Merch idea. Haha. But really, practice makes perfect. Even if you mess up a little, just laugh and keep going.
Exactly. The more you say them, the more natural they'll feel. So don't be shy. Try them out in your next conversation.
And hey, if someone says, "Where'd you learn that awesome phrase?" you can proudly say, "Oh, just my friends Sarah and John from Learn English with Joynob."
We'll totally take that shout out. And don't forget to subscribe so you never miss our weekly dose of fun English learning.
Or hit that follow button so we don't slip your mind. See what I did there?
Nice one, John. Also, if you loved today's episode, share it with your friends, your neighbor, your dog.
Especially your dog. Dogs love phrasal verbs. Or maybe that's just mine.
And don't forget, you can binge all our previous episodes anytime. We've got a whole treasure chest of fun lessons waiting for you.
All right, it's time for us to sign off. But we'll be back very soon with more expressions, more laughs, and maybe more terrible puns from me.
That's a guarantee. Haha. Until then, keep learning, keep smiling, and remember, you've got this.
See you next time, language rock stars.
Take care and stay awesome.
Bye for now.